Good evening, everyone, and welcome. Tonight we are taking on the incredibly difficult challenge of Red Skull on Expert plus the Doomsday chair. This has been going around, obviously, for a few days now. I think we're like halfway through the round or so. This is for the Solo Champions League, which I'll talk more about soon. But anyway, we're about halfway through the round, and it's been mixed successes. I think we're like 50-50 on win rate right now as a group. So, I'll keep an eye on that. We'll see what it's like at the end of the round. But I've decided to go with Carol Danvers, Captain Marvel. I tried Hulk. I really wanted Hulk to win. I have a thing for the underdog. I want to take Hulk and say, hey, let's do this. Let's show them that Hulk can do this. Hulk could probably do it if Hulk only played Hulk's cards, but when you're locked into leadership, it just doesn't jive well with him. The strength cards that I had for Hulk just didn't... the strength cards I had in leadership to kind of fuel Hulk's abilities weren't really as strong as I wanted them to be, and it just his 18 HP didn't help much. Let's just put it that way. It was just constantly fighting a battle I could not win. So Hulk did not happen. Went to Carol Danvers. I made a deck. It went okay. Checked out Tony Tail's video. Very impressed, as always, to see how he pulled it off. So I integrated some of his strategy into my deck, and it worked pretty well. I won 1 out of 3 of my test games after doing that. So tonight, we're going to take on 3 games, and we're going to try and get at least one of them. I just want one victory. One victory to say I could do it on camera. I did it without camera, so hopefully I can do it with camera. That's the idea, right? I will say the one game I did win, I got Shadow of the Past. I don't want to see any Shadows of the Past tonight. I do not need that extra side scheme or minion floating around, because there's going to be plenty of that going around. So, I believe we start off with 1 encounter card. We have 3 threat on the Red House, which means we cannot damage Red Skull until we deal with the Red House. And I think this is all set up. That's our side scheme stack. And yeah, that's everything. So after resolving the step, we have to go on to the next there. Okay, perfect. And we'll deal with our first hand, which is 6 cards. Jumping right in. So Make the Call isn't going to really help me on the first turn, unless I use Nick Fury as kind of fuel for something. I do want Rapid Response and Nick Fury. That's something I really do want. I don't think I can afford both. It might be better to go with Avengers Mansion instead. So we're definitely going to get rid of Make the Call, because I would... There's no pile over there right now. I wonder if we get up to 7 cards. I could do like 1, 2 on this. Sorry, I'm just trying to do some math. If I did that, I can draw 1 card. I'd go 1, 2 to get that out, and then I'd play this. I'd only have 2. Yeah, I wouldn't have that much. I was hoping I can get out Nick Fury and Rapid Response in this first turn, but I don't think I can. Instead, we'll go with... We'll first discard Make the Call for our mulligan. We'll get rid of Lead from the front for our mulligan. I'm going to keep Rapid Response and Nick Fury in the hopes that we can get those. And we'll just get our 2 new cards. We got Helicarrier and Team Building Exercise. Team Building Exercise is good because we can use that to make Nick Fury a little bit cheaper on future turns. But he has to be in our hand, which doesn't really go too well. Helicarrier is also helpful. So these are all pretty good options. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can at least use my ability to draw a 7th card. It's Mockingbird. Mockingbird I can deal with. Mockingbird's going to stun Red Skull. Okay, let's do this. We'll play Nick Fury and Helicarrier to get Team Building Exercise out. That is a hero action now that I think about it. Maybe I don't want to do that. Go back a second. We will spend these 3, yes, to get Mockingbird out, which we'll use to stun Red Skull. We'll spend Rapid Response so we can stun Red Skull again later on, essentially. That's the plan there. 1 threat removal here. Bringing it down to 2. I think I want to stay as Carol Danvers' turn. I'm not going to be able to flip back many times. That's just not going to happen. So I think that I'm going to stay here to get that extra 2 cards, essentially, on the next hand, and keep going. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I do have to take a damage for Mockingbird here. And let's see how this goes. We do have Power of All of Us, which is great. Another rapid response, which would be really good to kind of use Mockingbird multiple times that way. Yeah, that's very good. Okay. Enhanced Reflex is also going to help. Unfortunately, we got Energy Absorption, but nothing that costs 3. So hopefully we draw something good for that. I was hoping to get, since we have the Power of All of Us, to use that to get Nick Fury, but that kind of depends on us drawing to make the call. So 1 threat goes on the main scheme. We do, I believe, get a new, right? Where does that say? I forgot. I think it says that somewhere, right? Yeah, after step 1, blah, blah, blah. So, Censor the Past is out. So that is an acceleration token. And 3 threat there. But when we defeat it, we can choose 3 cards to shuffle back into our deck. So that is helpful. And now he's going to scheme. He schemes for 3, plus a boost card. That is 5. Ooh. We're at 6 of 8 already. Don't like that, obviously. We're going to go with an encounter card before turn 2. Unfortunately, 2 encounter cards, so I don't like that. Insight 1, so that's now up to 7 of 8. So attached to a side scheme. When side scheme is defeated, deal first player an encounter card. We're going to attach it to the Censor of the Past. Put that off for a bit. We got a new one coming out, and it is Bitter Rival. Exhaust a character you control for each side scheme in play. I guess I have to exhaust both of these. Yeah, that happened. Okay, we're back to our turn, so I can't use Mockingbird this turn like I wanted. That's unfortunate. We can at least use Carol Danvers' ability to draw another card. We got Crisis Interdiction, which is going to be very helpful for the situation we're in right now, as well as Maria Hill, another helpful situation. So, let's do this. We're going to switch over. Well, we don't have to yet, do we? We can spend these 2 to get Maria Hill out and draw another card. Another Crisis Interdiction. That is actually going to be really helpful. If we can pull that off, I'll be happy. Okay, how can we pull that off then? I do want another rapid response out there, but I don't know it's possible. We can at least spend the Power of All of Us to get enhanced reflexes out here. Using that, like Tony Tail's strategy, to just get as many discounts as you can in the future. We will use Maria Hill's Thwart, okay, to clear off the red house. So that's just going to go away. Then, I guess I have to switch to hero form, don't I? I was hoping I didn't have to. Get out here. I might want... I don't know if I want to do Crisis Interdiction or if I want to do... I think I can do both. This needs 1, 2. You get rapid response out here. Oh, there's max 1 per player. Never mind. Hold on. Forgot there was max 1 per player. Instead, we might want to just go for the easy clear. We're going to spend Energy Channel, do Crisis Interdiction, taking 2. Oh, I don't have Aerial, so it is just 2 threat removal. That's not as good as I was hoping. That's all we got, though. So we'll go with the 2 threat removal, bringing this down to 5. And we will go ahead and do it again. 2. Again, just 2 more threat removal. Again, we're going to take it off of this one, the main one. That's not the turn I wanted. I had to do a few things I didn't want to do there, but at least he's stunned. All right, we got Make the Call, which is good. We can get Fury out here, but maybe Queen Carrier is better. We'll see. That's 2 threat in the main schemes. We'll put a 3 up there. Take 1 off. He goes to attack, but he is stunned. And then before turn 3... Oh, wait, no. Wait, before we do that. You've got... the Sleeper. Really? Okay, he's in play. We have the Sleeper in play. He's got Toughness. He's got Retaliate 1. He's going to attack for 3. I think we are going to use that on Maria Hill. Yeah, we'll use on Maria Hill. She'll basically come back via rapid response, and we can draw a card. We're defending with Maria Hill. I'm sorry, that's what I'm meant to say out loud, and I didn't actually say that out loud. Defended with Maria Hill, but she came back via rapid response. Then, before turn 2, we have an encounter card. Attachment. Attached to Red Skull. Red Skull gets Retaliate 1, which is not what we want him to have when he is at full health. Okay, pretty much know exactly what I'm doing this turn, at least for the start. We're going to do Make the Call. We're going to spend 1, 2, 3, 4 to get Nick Fury out. He's way down at the bottom here. And we'll go ahead and draw our 3 cards. Alright. Definitely want to do 1, 2, 3 to get Quinn Carrier out here. Another discount we can use. We will... How do I want to handle this? Do have all that threat going on up there. We're going to thwart Maria Hill. We're going to take 2 threat off the main scheme again. That's going to take her out of the game. Well, out of play at least. We'll use Nick Fury. We're going to use him... I'm thinking to attack Red Skull because the Retaliate's not going to be so bad on him. But getting these cards into our deck is also very helpful. So I think that's what we'll do. I think we'll go with Censor the Past. So that we can shuffle some cards back into our deck. Like Make the Call. Getting that back is going to be very essential to getting Nick Fury back on the board. Do have Quinn Carrier and Enhanced Reflexes as well. I think we're going to do it. What we're going to do is attack Nick Fury because he can do some damage. He can do 2 damage. He's going to have to take 2 damage in the process, but the 2 damage he takes isn't as important on him as it is on other allies. Can reduce this. I'm going to get 1 there. And then we'll go 2, 3. No. I think we'll get rid of the Sleeper. We'll use Mockingbird to get rid of the toughness here. Then we go 1, 2, 3 to do 5 damage to the Sleeper, getting him out of the game. He's gone. And we have to get to draw a card for that. It's another Photonic Blast, maybe next turn. That would have done another damage to her. Okay. And finally, I got this Photonic Blast. I can't really use it. We can, however, use it to thwart for 2. We can use Captain Marvel to thwart for 2. We're going to go ahead and bring the main scheme down to. That's my goal there. We're going to keep Photonic Blast for next turn. Nick Fury is going to defend for us this turn. And things are looking okay. I'm not feel doomed yet. We'll see what the Doomsday Chair has to say about that. That is 2 threat going on the main scheme, as well as a new side scheme coming out, and it is Mass Chaos. Each player discards the top 5 cards of their deck and places 1 threat here for each different card type. They are 1, 2, 3 card types. Each resource type, I mean. And then he's going to attack. Nick Fury is going to defend. He gets an attack of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Goodbye to Nick Fury, as predicted. And then before turn 3, we have an encounter card. It is Shadow of the Past. I'm going to look at this optimistically. I'm going to remember that my 1 victory on this Shadow of the Past did come out during. And I'm just going to say, yeah, I can do it. We can do it. Use Photonic Blast basically to get rid of Yanrog and move on as quickly as possible. So it starts with 4 threat over there. That's a lot of side schemes, unfortunately. An extra encounter card. I'm not a fan of that scenario. But that's where we are. Let's see what we can do. Always get that Shadows of the Past, it seems. I think I'm just going to start the turn right off the bat. Boom, Energy Absorption, Photonic Blast on Yanrog, so he's gone. And I get to draw a card. Spider-Woman would be nice for stunning him and moving on to the next phase, being able to turn over and get an extra card. I want to get Cosmic Flight so we can get a aerial, which is going to be necessary for thwarting as we need to. So we'll go 1, 2 to get Cosmic Flight out here. What should I do? I think we want to leave Mockingbird to defend about whatever is going to happen there. We have to thwart for 2 here. But I could end Mockingbird, basically. Shuffle in the cards I want into this deck and get basically control over what my next hand's going to be. That might be a better move. Okay, we thwart for 2 on Censor the Past, bringing it down to 1. And we finish off Mockingbird getting rid of Censor the Past. Now, by getting rid of Censor the Past, we do trigger this. Deal the first player an encounter card, so I get an extra encounter card this turn. But we also get the reward of each player chooses up to 3 cards in their discard pile and shuffles them into their deck. 3 cards, huh? Alright, definitely Energy Absorption. Probably Crisis Interdiction. I mean, I could really use it. Power of All of Us is nice. We might really need Nick Fury out here because he's about to get shuffled into our deck, I think. Or, if we make sure there is a Make the Call, we can get him from our discard pile instead. So I could do that. Because there'd be 3 cards. I'm only going to draw 3 cards. So there's a chance I won't actually draw it. What do we want to do? Just looking at my hand here. How can we help this next hand? So don't know for sure what we're going to get. I think we leave Nick Fury in the discard pile. We go Make the Call, Power of All of Us, and Energy Absorption to just increase the odds that we get what we need out of this. Shuffle those in, right? Hopefully we get them. The idea is to use Make the Call and Power of All of Us to get Nick Fury out. And hopefully that works. Hopefully that works. This one's still in my discard pile. Alright, so we have Enhanced Reflexes here, but she costs 3. We already have... I guess I could have 2 copies of Cosmic Flight. So yeah, let's do that. 1, 2. There's nothing that says I can't have 2 copies of Cosmic Flight out. So we'll put that out there. So that's basically double defenses. An extra card I can draw for this turn. All good news. Ready everything up. We're going into a bad place because we're going to have an extra encounter card due to the Psyche Magnetron. In our hand, we've got Power of All of Us, Make the Call, Energy Absorption just like we wanted. So we're going to hope that works. That is 2 threat going on the main scheme. Oh wait, no it's not. It's only 1. We got rid of the acceleration token. That's good. Red Skull's going to attack. I only got the 1 defense. I think we're just going to take this attack. Oh, we have to get a new encounter, a new side scheme, sorry. Hydra Reinforcements. That's got 2 threat on it. It's not bad. That is another extra encounter card. That's really not good. So he's going to attack for 1, 2, 3, 4, plus a boost card. We're just going to take it and hope it's not a bad boost card. It's Hydra Exo Soldier. Give the villain a tough status card and give him another boost. So 4. Ooh. If it's an undefended attack, discard a support card you control. It's Quinn Carrier, unfortunately. Too bad. So it's still only 4 damage, which is, I guess, the best, but we did lose Quinn Carrier, which I did not want to lose for obvious reasons. Alright, so now, before turn 4, we get another encounter card, and then 2 bonus ones for these 2 side schemes. This, honestly, could be the end right here. I wouldn't be terribly surprised. Let's try and do these in order, from left to right here. You may flip to alter ego form, choose exhaust Carol Danvers, remove family emergency from the game. You are stunned, the card gains surge, discard this obligation. We will do that. We will definitely do that. Then, attach the Red Skull. When Red Skull activates, give him an additional boost card for each side scheme in play. Then discard this card. Okay, so it's just a one-time bonus boost card thing. Under Fire, which comes with Surge, reveal a top card of the encounter deck. Okay, it is Surge. Attached to the minion with the highest printed hit points, and without another biomechanical upgrade, there are no minions, so that's just fine, but it does come with Surge. Surge, after this card resolves, reveal 1 additional card. Okay, place 1 threat on the main scheme. We'll put a 3 out there. Take 2 off. And that came with Surge. That's another card. Surge, put another threat on the main scheme. And that is Surge. Man, this is ugly. Oh, the villain schemes. Why not, right? Why not? Wow. Okay, so we're at 6, 7. He's going to scheme 4. 3. Plus this one gets him another 1, 2, 3 boost cards. So that's 4 boost cards. 2, 3, 4. He's got 3 scheme. Give him a tough status card. He already has one. Doesn't qualify. Doesn't qualify. Okay, so that definitely is going to go over. That's the end of that. Reveal a top card of the side scheme deck and put it into play. Well, that's one we do want at least. It's an easy one to clear off and get a cool reward, but that does give us an advance token up here. This is gone now. This has 1 threat on it, I believe. That's a lot going on. We still have 2 encounter cards left after all that. Red Skull's Luger. What can I do? What can I do about any of this? And place 2 threat on each scheme in play. Okay, here's 3 here. 2 more here. Let's just bring this one up to 5. 1, 2 here. I need 1 more there, and then everything is all caught up. Holy crap, we're alive! Yeah. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, you're right, it is nice to happen on Scheme 1. You're right about that. But man, does not feel good still. Okay, well, we're going to do our plan of playing Make the Call, Power of All of Us. You know, before we go any further, though, we'll use Carol Danvers to draw... Oh, no, we won't, because that will make us shuffle our deck. We don't want that. Make the Call, Power of All of Us, Triskelion, and I will use this up for the 4th one. Oh, I don't need to. Oh, no, yes, I do. So that's 4 to get out. Where are you? Nick Fury, who we will use to draw 3 cards. Was it really 20 encounter cards? It feels like that. Yeah, just kept coming. All of those surges. And now all of that threat to deal with. And now I'm getting another encounter card here. Because I am shuffling my deck for Nick Fury's sake. Drawing 3 cards. Come on. Work for me here. Stinger's okay. Energy Channel's a little better. This didn't go the way I wanted, let's be honest. It did not go the way I wanted. Okay, I think getting Stinger out might be useful. Can't really tell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I already did that. Oh, no, I haven't drawn my card yet. That's right. I didn't do it on purpose because it would have made me shuffle my deck earlier. So I didn't do that. So I still get to draw a card. Haymaker, I mean, it's something. It's something. Okay, how do we want to handle this? We're going to spend... We'll get Energy Channel out. We'll spend the Power of Leadership to get Stinger out. And... You know what? No, we'll spend Genius to get Stinger out. And we'll spend 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 here, because this is a wild one, to fill this up to max. Because that holds 5, right? Yes. So there's that at least. Okay. We gotta switch over because I need Nick Fury to defend this turn. We will let Stinger... I think we're going to go for 3 threat removal somewhere. Really want prison camps out, so... Because I want to use prison camps to get Nick Fury back again, basically. And we'll do a damage to Stinger, doing the same thing, bringing this down to 2. And hopefully we get a Crisis Interdiction we can use to clear that off sooner. Okay, I think that's all I can do this turn as we deal ourselves up to 5. Defend of Nick Fury this turn, right? And hopefully that does it. We got another Make the Call so we can get him back. That's good news. We got Energy Channel, which we can do to really damage Red Skull if we can get rid of that Tough status card. That's it. I mean, we're pretty much guaranteed MODOK. There are 2 cards here, and it's the 2 that give you MODOK, so he's coming out this turn. Alright, 2 threat goes on that main scheme, as well as, ta-da, let's welcome MODOK into the fray. Here's our 8 threat on there. Another acceleration token. And I don't think I've actually seen MODOK yet. I did have a scenario in one of my test games where MODOK was the encounter card that I had dealt myself for shuffling. So it could happen again, I suppose, that MODOK is just sitting right there and he doesn't come out right now, but he comes out anyway this turn. This is only turn 4. Oh, there's MODOK now. Okay. Shuffle everything up here. We're going through there. So, MODOK's in play. Red Skull's going to attack. We will defend with Nick Fury. He attacks 4. I'm just curious how much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus a boost card. Exhaust a character you control. I guess I will exhaust Stinger and have him defend next turn. Alright, well, that's that. MODOK attacks for 2. We'll just take that, bring me down to 6. And before turn 5, we have a second encounter card after this one. Hydra Flame Soldier, put him in play. And Hail Hydra. Each Hydra minion engaged with a hero makes an attack against that hero. That's it, I believe. Yep. So he attacks for 1. After Hydra Flame Soldier makes an undefended attack against you, discard a support card. I have no support cards, so I'll just take the attack, bring me down to 5. Okay. Ugly times we're living in. Ugly, ugly times. We're going to play Make the Call. And we'll spend 1, 2, 3, 4 to get Nick Fury out here, drawing 3 cards. Please do something for me. I don't know if this is going to help. I mean, rapid response will help, so there is that. If I do that, I can't afford any of the rest. That's just that. That's the whole turn if I do rapid response. So rapid response probably isn't the way to go. I do have Photon Blast, and I have Energy Channel, so those are both good for clearing out these 2 minions if I want. If I use this, I could use this to get out Squirrel Girl, doing 1 damage to everyone and getting rid of that Tough status card. I could use it to do Maria Hill and draw an extra card, which would help with those 3-cost cards I have left over. Or I could wait till next turn and get Nick Fury out again then. But I don't think I'm going to survive another turn at 5 HP. So I think what I'm going to do is do 2. Now I can get an ally out. And I'm going to look at the allies available to me. I'm thinking Squirrel Girl, but we'll see what we got. Maria Hill's also very tempting. Because Maria Hill's tempting because... Oh, you're right. You would let me block with him twice. You're right. I'm thinking Maria Hill because just the randomness of what card I'm going to draw. But Squirrel Girl, getting rid of that tough card so that I can use Energy Channel and Photon Blast in my hand is also very tempting. I think I'm going to go Squirrel Girl. I'll shuffle that up in a second. So she comes out, dealing 1 damage across the board. Get rid of this tough status card. Shuffle this up. Okay. And then what's left in my hand here? Still have Rapid Response. Spider-Woman I can't get out there. Well, Stinger doesn't count for my limit, so I could get Spider-Woman out there. Alright, we're going to use Energy Channel for sure, doing 10 damage to Red Skull. So that'll bring him down to 4 HP. That is an attack, right? It is, so that does retaliate on me. Yikes. Maybe I should get Spider-Woman out so I can at least switch over this turn, but he's gonna scheme for quite a bit. That Rapid Response is tempting, but so is Photonic Blast to just switch him over to his next stage now. If I do Photonic Blast, of those two, that's not really going to help me. I can use Cosmic Flight, though, to defend against a really heavy attack. I do keep forgetting about that. I think Rapid Response is going to be super important to getting Nick Fury back out and drawing extra cards on the next turn. And then I'd have Spider-Woman and Photonic Blast and Helicarrier available to me on a turn where I have extra cards. So we've only got 1 of these right now, so that can go. Just looking at my options here. If I beat this, I can get rid of Hydra Flame Soldier. I could beat this and get rid of that extra one of the extra encounter cards each turn. Oh, you're right. Photonic Blast would get me an extra card. I keep forgetting it does that. Which would be enough to get Rapid Response back on the table. You're right. Okay, yeah, we'll go that way. I'm going to spend Spider-Woman, so that's 1, 2, 3. Photonic Blast for 5 damage. We're going to take out Red Skull. So that's going to be down to 0, and we'll draw a card. Okay. So Red Skull's on stage 3. Each player an encounter card. Why not? What's a bunch of extra encounter cards to any of us, right? 20 HP. We're going to spend these 2 to get Rapid Response back out here. I'm going to use Squirrel Girl to take 1 threat off here. And Captain Marvel to take 2 more threat off there. In the hopes that we can clear that off next turn and get rid of Hydra Flame Soldier that way. Okay. That ended up being a little better than I was expecting. I'll take it. I could use a little better right now. I'm still at 4 HP, but I've got these to defend. I've got all of these heroes to defend. We're going to definitely defend of Nick Fury, use Rapid Response to get him back. We've got options. Crisis Interdiction is something I've really needed, and make the call to get Fury back also is really tempting. Okay. Let's see what we can do, right? That is how much threat going on the main scheme? There is 1 boost, so that's 2 threat going up there. So we're at 7 of 11. That's a new side scheme, but we know it's another Doomsday chair. With it comes another whatchamacallit, boost card, or acceleration token. That's it. Sorry, not a boost, acceleration. Okay, Red Skull's going to attack. He's going to attack hard. He's going to attack for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and Nick Fury is going to defend for us diligently. So, 9, 10 damage by Nick Fury, but he's going to come right back via rapid response here, which we'll use to draw 1, 2, 3 cards. I'm just curious what I got. Another rapid response, keep Nick Fury in the game, right? Okay, that's some option. It's going okay. We're hurting. It's on turn 5, and you can see we've got everything going on here. But I'm at 4 HP. I got a bunch of minions out. Hopefully we'll be okay. So now I've got these two guys attacking. I still don't have a support card to deal with, so I'm just going to let Hydra Flame Soldier attack. However, I will use Stinger to defend against MODOK. And then before turn 6, we've got 2 encounter cards. First one up. This the villain attacks you. Okay, that's a bit much. I think this time we'll use Cosmic Flight to defend. Oh, prevent 3 of that damage? That's not very much damage. We're going to use Squirrel Girl to defend. Squirrel Girl's going to defend against this attack, so that is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, plus a boost card. 9 damage to Squirrel Girl. She can't really take that, so she's out. And then another encounter card. Infinite Power. Give Red Skull a tough status card. Red Skull attacks you. My god. Okay. What should I do here? I do have Make the Call. I can get Fury back. He's going to attack again. I have to use Nick Fury. You're right. I have 2 more. You're right. You're completely right. We're not even done after this. Okay. I mean, Nick Fury has to defend. I can't take that attack. Yeah, I have to. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I really wanted to get rapid response on him next turn, but that's just not an option. 8, 0 from that boost card. Still defeats Nick Fury. 2 more encounter cards. Oh yeah, you're right, I would. I didn't even think about that part. That's another Retaliate form. Can he have multiple of those? He has now Retaliate 2, essentially. And Surge, and give this to MODOK. Place 4 threat on each side scheme. My god, there is just no mercy. No mercy. I'm out of the big tokens, aren't I? Oh no, I've got one more here. Can't do that. I gotta do 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, just keeps happening. Well, Captain Marvel lives. There is that. I think at this point it's just defeat Red Skull as much as possible. Because there's just nothing. I'm not going to clear off any of those. Not with that 4 threat that just got added. I'm going to have to shuffle up these side schemes because some of them are going to come back. Alright. Okay. Crisis Interdiction, not important to me anymore. Yeah, Crisis Interdiction I can move on from. Just doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Make the call for Fury, I guess. And then that is 1, 2, 3. And we'll spend Quinn Carrier for 4. Getting Fury out here, drawing 3 cards. Come on, where are my high damage cards? That's not high damage cards. That is just not high damage cards. Ugh, here we go. Okay. I think I have to try for Maria Hill. I have to, just to see if we can get something. Draw a card. Photon Blast. Okay, so we got something. We got something I can work with. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Well, first we'll use Maria Hill to do a damage. He's got Retaliate. And, oh, he's just getting rid of the tough status card, so Retaliate doesn't matter, I don't think. Still does 1 damage to her, though. I guess if I attack with Nick Fury, he's just going to get taken out by the 2 Retaliate. So instead, we're going to go for 1, 2, 3 to do Photonic Blast, dealing 5 damage, bring him down to 15. Dealing another damage to me because it's an attack, or sorry, 2 damage to me, bring me down to 1 HP. And we get to draw a card. All for 1, that's not going to do anything for me. Shoot. Rapid response doesn't work if you're in alter ego form. I was thinking about going to alter ego form, but now I think about it, he'd scheme out anyway. This is the end of the game. This is not going to end well. I think we just... yeah. Yeah. I don't think that's gonna... Nothing's gonna turn this around. This is the end. How badly does it go, though? Yeah, Retaliate 2 is not good. I mean, I don't have what it takes to get rid of that. Most turns I don't have anything to sacrifice. Okay, we'll do 2 damage with Nick Fury to Hydra Flame Soldier. At this point, I'm just doing damage control. Just trying to do, I'll just put a 3 there. Move 1 down here. I'm just going to do as much as I can. Now it's fine. This is what happens, right? We will... I guess we'll do 2 Thwart of Captain Marvel for whatever that's worth, bringing this down to 1. That's not going to save me. That's just the end of that. We'll ready up. Get our new hand. Alright, that is... There's 1, 2 acceleration tokens. So that is 3 threat going up here. He's going to attack for an incredible amount of damage. We will defend of Nick Fury. He attacks for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, plus a boost card. He's going to attack without a boost card on the next card. Well, he already gets 8 attacks, so okay. Nick Fury is gone because he defended. Maria Hill will defend against this one, so she's gone. That's another 8 attack. Hydra Flame Soldier attacks for 1. Will he get rid of Cosmic Flight to avoid the damage? MODOK attacks for 2. We'll use get rid of Cosmic Flight to avoid the damage. Okay, we still have to do, before turn 7, somehow we have to survive 3 encounter cards, which has not been going my direction. We have literally no board except Captain Marvel here. I have 3 encounter cards. Okay, here we go. Gang up. The villain in each minion engaged with you attacks you. I think that might do it. I think if I defend of Captain Marvel, that's 1. He attacks for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, plus a boost card. I still take 7 damage, which does beat my 1 threat, my 1 HP there. Okay, that was the first attempt. Not great, obviously, but honestly pretty par for the course here. So I did my best. I'm just curious. Let's find out what those other encounter cards are. Yanrog's Treason. That would have gotten rid of just 1 card in my hand, so not so bad considering. And this one would have just added to MODOK or Hydra Flame Soldier. So honestly, yeah, that is the absolute worst card I could have drawn. I would have survived. If it was not Gang Up, I could have survived these two cards coming out. And we could have seen what next turn turned into. That would have been an interesting case study. It would have been a miracle. I would have really liked to see that, but this is not the attempt that's happening on. Alright, I'm going to clean up this gigantic mess. Enter my results first, obviously, and I will be right back for second attempt. So, be right back. All right, I am just about back here, just about set up. So I'm really been enjoying reading the chat as you guys were talking about your experience so far. It's one of the things I really like about the Solo Champions League is I know I build hard scenarios for 5. I do it on purpose. I just like ramping it up a little bit towards the end of the season. It's fun. It's fun for everyone, I think. It's frustrating. It can be. But I think like this sense of community we build around it is like a shared heavy loss, a shared awful situation we're all facing against and trying to puzzle out how to solve. It's really fun for me, and I am glad that you all enjoy it too. So if you're just joining us, this is for the Solo Champions League. It's a semi-competitive way of playing Marvel Champions. Basically, we all play the same setup. You get a few choices like which aspect you're going to use maybe, or which hero you're going to use. This is our 5th season, the end of our 5th season, and one of the tougher ones we've had so far. This has been, yeah, it's been that type of season. So, we are in Season 5, Round 5. Check it out. There's a link below if you want to learn more about it. I'm sure there's people in the chat that'd be willing to answer any questions, too, if you had any. But we basically rank ourselves in different things like how many turns we took, how much HP you have, how much threats on the schemes. And that is definitely hurting a lot of people this particular round when there is a lot of threat out here on all of those side schemes. So, I'm all set up just about here, shuffling up for Carol Danvers, Captain Marvel, to take on Red Skull in the Doomsday chair. So I do have to get an encounter card out. I think I got everything else set up though. We do have the Red House out, side scheme deck set up. Got our, yep, everything's good. Okay, so let's see if we want to mulligan any of this. Getting an energy channel early is nice. Cosmic Flight early, even better. Okay, well we can build up this turn, but that's really about it. I guess, yeah, we'll build up an energy channel really early here and maybe use it on this first turn if I can manage, but yeah, it looks like that's not going to happen. It looks like we're just going to build up energy channel and maybe stay as Carol Danvers. So we'll take our draw card for Carol Danvers. All for one's not much. Okay, we'll get energy channel out. And we'll go 3, 4, 5 to just fill it up right away. Not often you get to do that. I do want to get Cosmic Flight out there. So we'll spend these 2 to get Cosmic Flight out. I'll keep team building exercise, I think, just in case. There's always a chance that it could help next turn. But that's all I'm doing this turn. I'm not going to switch over. I'm kind of nervous to switch over. But we're gonna, that's it. We're doing it. Okay. Draw up to 5 cards. Well, draw up to 6. I already have 1 though. So drawing 5 cards. Gotta get rid of that Red House this next turn. Crisis Interdiction will help. So would one of these allies. So, that is 1 threat in the main scheme, plus a new side scheme coming out. Mass Chaos it is. Discarding 5 cards. We've got, what did we lose? We lost Make the Call, Whirl Girl, Energy Absorption. But that is only 2 types of resources, so I'm happy about that. He's going to scheme for 3 plus a boost card. Exhaust a character you control. I swear that happens every turn. Alright, 3 is going out there. And then I have 2 encounter cards before turn 2. So something we're going, sorry, I was just catching up on the chat. Something we're going to experiment with next season, so spoiler alert if that's what you're worried about, is we're going to experiment with some deck building restrictions. Usually I just stick to, hey, the rules are in the book. Just those are your deck building rules. Go ahead, that's it. Next season, there's going to be some special rules each round about how you can build your deck. Basically limiting what cards you can and cannot use, and like the stipulations of your deck, like the size of your deck, stuff like that. So there's going to be some of that next season to look forward to. It's going to be like an experiment, though. I don't know if we'll keep it going forward, but at least next season we're going to definitely try something like that. So I get 2 encounter cards. It is Hydra Jet Trooper, who's got Quick Strike, but we are in Alter Ego form, so I don't think Quick Strike triggers. And Hydra Exo Soldier, who has Toughness. Okay. Let's see how this goes. We're going to use Carol Danvers' ability to draw a card. It's Maria Hill, so that's positive. We could clear off Mass Chaos this turn. We're going to switch over. I want to get Mockingbird out. I really do. We'll get rid of Photonic Blast. I'm not going to use that this turn, unfortunately. Get Mockingbird out. Use that to stun Red Skull. And then we'll use these 2 to do Crisis Interdiction, taking 2 threat off of here. And 2 threat off of here. Bring it down to 1. Using Mockingbird to get rid of the other one. So those 2 are now cleared off. No Nick Fury's restriction? Oh man, that would be a good one. Didn't even think about that. Thanks for the idea. You can all blame Babycorn now. So now that it's my turn, I can use Energy Channel to do 10 damage. Just right off the bat, we're going to do that. And we're going to take down Red Skull from 16 to 6. Not bad for turn 2, honestly. That's that. Definitely check it out. It's fun, fun, fun. There's a lot of people that enjoy it. I'm glad that everyone does. I enjoy running it. I enjoy playing it, obviously, and I'm just really glad that other people get to enjoy it too. So I get 5 cards. That is, I have no side schemes, and Red Skull's at 6 HP. There are these 2 guys, but man, that doesn't happen often. 1 threat in the main scheme, new side scheme. Let me guess. Let's see if MODOK comes out this turn. What do you think the chances are we get MODOK? No. Okay. Hydra Reinforcements. If we clear that off, we can get rid of one of these guys, right? Either one. This is the one. Not going to bother with this tough status card. Perfect. Only 2 threat on there. Do I have a Crisis Interdiction? Because that's what I need. No, I don't. But maybe I could get one. You never know. Okay, Red Skull goes to attack, but he is stunned, so forget that. May not have been the best time to stun him, considering there was no side schemes, but I had the chance, so I took it. Hydra Jet Trooper is going to attack for 2. They both attack for 2. I'm going to save Mockingbird for next turn to defend against Red Skull. I'll take both of their attacks for 4, bringing me down to 8. And then before turn 3, we have got 1 encounter. Oh, 2 encounters because of Hydra Reinforcements. Discard an upgrade or support you control. There goes Cosmic Flight. And here, it's always this weapon. It's always the Luger. Man, I don't even have what I need to get rid of it if I wanted to. Okay. We'll start our turn with Captain Marvel clearing this off so that we can get rid of Hydra Exosuit. Exo Soldier, sorry. He's not elite, right? No, he's not. Okay, so there's that. If I do this, I can get Rapid Response and maybe I can get Photonic Blast and maybe get Rapid Response back. Maybe it's better to use Rapid Response on Mockingbird. Let's go. I think we gotta do the Photonic Blast. So 1, 2, 3, 5 damage, bringing him down to 1 HP, which is really good to see after that last game. And drawing a card. Make the Call is nice. In fact, we can use Make the Call right now to get... Where is he? Where's that 1-cost ally? I forget his name. Stinger. Okay. So that's the best I could possibly do this turn. Do I want to get rid of Threat, or do I want to start whittling down... Ooh, we could take out Red Skull. That's it. That's what we're going to do. We're going to get, on turn 2, we're going to get Red Skull down stage 3. Anything when revealed? Deal each player an encounter card. Okay. We'll use Mockingbird here to get rid of one of these threats. Okay, I'm pretty happy about this, I'll be honest. This is a great place to be in right now. I don't like that I don't have a board. I have these two allies. I'm going to definitely defend for Mockingbird against Red Skull. Maybe I'll defend with Stinger in the hopes of getting like a whatchamacallit? What's it called? A rapid response back, so I can stun again. But man, that's a pretty good start. It's pretty solid. I don't like not having things to use. I'm in a bad state there, but there's no side schemes, and I'm on stage 3. So, I mean, I can't really ask for better than that right now. That would be a bit greedy of me, I think. So, we got Haymaker, Quinn Carrier, Enhanced Reflexes. There's some options, I guess. Nothing incredible. Just some options. Would like card draw, but I'm not going to get that from this. I think Quinn Carrier is the way to go. If I went 1, 2, 3, I could get Quinn Carrier out, and then use that and that to get Enhanced Reflexes out. So at least we'd have a little bit of a board next turn, but also kind of depends on what happens here. So that's one threat on the main scheme. New side scheme, are we going to get MODOK now? We are, in fact, going to get MODOK now. Ask your doctor if MODOK now is right for you. So, let's see what we got. There's MODOK. There's that beautiful bastard. Okay. That's that. That's 8 threat. That's an acceleration token. That's everything that comes with it. It was good while it lasted, right? Alright, Red Skull's going to attack. We will defend with Stinger. So he gets an attack of 2, 3, 4, plus a boost card. It is defended, so that doesn't matter. Goodbye to Stinger. Ooh, good point. That's a very good point. Or I could even just discard Haymaker to do that, like this turn. But you're right, that's a very good idea. I'll have to consider that. Okay, so we have 2 4 attack here. Do I want to use Mockingbird? I think I'm just going to take the 4 attack, save Mockingbird for the next Red Skull attack. And then 2 encounter cards before turn 4. I'm super thrown off by the fact that we are only on turn 4 and we're on stage 3 Red Skull. And he's got to retaliate 1. So now we're back in Red Skull's territory. And Insight 1. And then we're going to attach out the Doomsday Chair. But you know what? We're probably not going to defeat Doomsday Chair. I'm not going for clean boards here. I'm going for wins because I cannot sacrifice an extra turn and an extra encounter card to whatever's going to come off that deck. So that's just going to go to Doomsday Chair where it will just rot. It'll just rot. I think I'm going to use your strategy. I don't mean to pry or steal, but it's a great idea. So 1, 2, 3, Quinn Carrier. And we'll give that a shot. We'll heal up 1 damage. And we'll draw a card. We got Genius, which we can use to get Enhanced Reflexes out. And we can keep Power of Leadership. So, good on you. Good catch. Good catch. I would like to do more. And by more, I mean really anything. I'm almost thinking it's best to switch over and heal up Captain Marvel. Let that go to stage 2 on the main scheme. And come back next turn with a stronger hand. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to switch over. We're going to use her ability to draw a card. It's another Power of Leadership, so I guess we're doubling up on that. We will heal up for 4, bringing me up to 9. We'll see how bad this goes. Do I want to keep... I think I only need 1 of the Power of Leaderships. I don't think both of them. I don't think... Oh, that's not once per turn, is it? I thought this was only once per turn. But I think it's best just to let that go. Get the extra cards next turn. That's what I'm going to bank on. Did I thwart with Cap first? What do you mean? Oh, Captain Marvel. No, I did not thwart with her. No, I flipped over and healed with her. Okay. Use this. I did not use Mockingbird. When you said Cap, I was thinking Captain America, and I was very confused. Just thinking. I don't think I need both Power of Leaderships. I can live with just one. Ready everyone up. Get our 6-card hand. Have I even seen Fury yet? There he is. There's our Fury. We can get Alpha Flight out, though. Alpha Flight Station can help quite a bit on this next turn. Okay. So that's going to add a bunch of threat. I know that. That's on purpose, just to let it move on and let myself try and regain something this next turn. Got our 6-card hand, so that's good. Okay. Just thinking. He's going to get 1-2 threat. Let's put a 5 there. That's enough to flip it over to our next stage. That means another side scheme. So here's an interesting question. So after resolving step 1 of the villain phase, reveal a top card of the side scheme. So I'm going to have to reveal 2 side schemes this turn. Yikes. Okay. Didn't think about that. But one of them is prison camp, so that's good news. And the other one is another MODOK, which I'm not really bothering with. So could be worse. Could be a lot worse. But that is 3 of these acceleration tokens up here. So we're going to have to deal with that. Red Skull. He gets 1 threat on there to start with. He's going to scheme 4, 3, 4, and then these guys 5, 6 total, and a boost card. 7 threat going out there. Maybe this was a terrible idea, because that is now 8 of 11. But we're there, right? We're living it. Turn 5, encounter card. Flip over. Okay, I guess exhaust her to get rid of this. So at least we survived that. Didn't want to do that, but we'll use Carol Danvers too. Draw a card. Got our Crisis Interdiction, which is good, because we can now use Nick Fury as fuel to get rid of prison camps and get him out for basically free. I'm going to spend a Triskelion to get Alpha Flight Station out. I'm going to get rid of Nick Fury in order to draw 2 cards. Oh, I can't get rid of the threat I wanted, can I? Oh, yes, I can. Yes, I can. We'll be fine. We're going to switch over. Spend, 1, 2 to do Crisis Interdiction, taking 2 off of this. And we'll take the other 2 off of the main scheme. And then I think we do this again. We spend these 2, do Crisis Interdiction again, only taking 1 this time there, but bringing this one down to 4. And we're going to use that to get Fury out and go ahead and draw 3 cards. Unfortunately, indeed, that does make us get an extra encounter card, because we're shuffling up here to get to our 3-card draw. But we got it, right? So we can defend a Fury this turn. We still have Mockingbird to defend. Okay, we've taken care of quite a few things that turn. I'm okay with that. I have to remember to use this, to use Captain Marvel's ability if possible. Don't really want Triskelion. I could do Photonic Blast, though. That's 5 damage and draw a card. I think that might be what I'm going to do. So, Wind Carrier, Triskelion, and Spider Woman for Photonic Blast, dealing 5 damage to him. Bring him down to 15. And drawing a card. That does have Retaliate on it, so that does bring me down to 8. Rapid Response. But no way to pay to get it out there. I can only spend 1 here. Well, we will spend the 1 here to heal up 1 and draw a card. Can I do it again? No, I can only do it once per turn. Okay. I was hoping. Okay. So, if that's the case, then what do I want to do with Fury? I really do want to take Red Skull down. He's at 15. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So if Nick Fury attacks him, he'll take 2 damage. 1 for the attack and 1 for retaliate. So I think we're going to have Fury attack for 2, bringing him down to 13 and taking 2 damage himself. Mockingbird we're still not going to use. I'm going to get rid of lead from the front, keep out rapid response for next turn. Ready everything up and draw up to our hand size of 5. So that's 4 cards. Let's see how bad this goes. That's a Maria Hill. That's good. All for 1 is okay. Not for the cards I have. They're all going to be shield cards. But rapid response is good, with Maria Hill is even better, kinda. And Mockingbird, even better. Okay. That means we're going to add 1, 2, 3 to the main scheme. If that's the case, we'll just add 3 1s here. Okay, and then a new side scheme's coming out. That side scheme is The Sleeper Awakens. Why not? He's rested. He's ready to go. He's got guard. He's got toughness. So now I can't attack Red Skull like I wanted. That is unfortunate, obviously. But that's where we are. Okay. So, Red Skull is going to attack, and we're going to defend with Nick Fury. Yeah, we defend with Nick Fury for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plus a boost card. 7 damage, gets rid of Nick Fury. Then we got Hydra Jet Trooper, MODOK, and the Sleeper. We're going to let Mockingbird defend against the Sleeper, so she's gone. And then MODOK and Hydra Jet Trooper will do 4 damage, bringing me down to 5 HP. That's all I could do there. And then before turn 6, we get 2 encounter cards. First one up. There's his Retaliate 2. Back in action. And Hydra Exo Soldier has joined the battle. That is 4 of these guys now. Not liking that. Okay. If this guy didn't have guard, I wouldn't even bother. Wouldn't even bother. We're going to use this to trigger Captain Marvel's ability to heal 1 and draw a card. Photon Blast, okay. Okay, now we're talking. And then I'm going to do the same thing here. Heal 1 and draw a card. Rapid Response, okay. Now we're definitely seeing some business here. We'll go ahead and spend this to get Maria Hill out, drawing another card. We're going to use Maria Hill. She's going to go away in the process, basically. So this is confusing. So she'll take 2 damage for taking out... Oh, wait, no, there's no Retaliate when you attack a tough status card, right? I might have done that wrong. Does Retaliate trigger when you get rid of a tough status card? Or does it just stop there? Page 10. It's Squirrel Girl would be nice. You can only use one rechannel once per round. Did I use multiple? Hold on, did I use multiple rechannels? Okay. Oh, I did. Spend a resource and heal 1 damage from Captain Marvel. Limit once per round. Oh, shoot. Did I do it twice? Shoot, I don't know if I did it twice. You might know. Did I do it twice? I thought it was only once per round, and then someone commented earlier, and I thought they meant I could do it multiple times per round. Shoot, did I do it twice? What did I get from it? I hate when this happens. Trying to backtrack. I don't know how to make up for that now. I guess I'll drop a card. I think that's the fairest way to deal with it. I can't backtrack that far. Yeah, I don't remember either. So I'm just going to drop that card. So I have basically a hindered hand this turn. And I have to drop a health too. What did I draw? I don't think it was that one. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what it was. Nah, it's not fair for me to be able to choose which one. So you know what? I'll drop a random card. It's not fair for me to choose which one. So shuffle it up and... Oh, please be that card I don't want. Ah, it's energy absorption. Okay. Oh well. Oh well. Alright, where was I? Maria Hill. I had attacking sleeper, which would defeat her. So hold on. No, he gets a tough status card. Instead of that, we spend this to get rapid response out. Then attack Maria. She's still going to go away, or she's still going to come back with just one via rapid response, but we'll get to draw a card because of it. And she's back. Okay. Okay, so there's that. And then I can still do 1, 2, 3 Photonic Blast, doing 5 damage, getting rid of the sleeper. That Retaliate 1 does hit. And we can thwart for 2 of Maria still, getting rid of her basically, but I kind of want her to block. We can still thwart with Captain Marvel or do some damage. I think the move here is to try and do some damage because we are about out of time here. We're at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of 11. It's going to go up 3 this turn. Maybe we thwart. Okay, we'll thwart this turn. Getting this down 2. Still Maria Hill, but I'm going to use her to defend this turn. And we will draw up to our hand size of 5. You are right, there is no retaliate from him. Thank you. Alright, we got another Photonic Blast, which is good news. Energy Channel also. Might be able to do something pretty fancy next turn if I play my cards right. That's going to go up 3 threat this turn. So I'll put a 5 out there, get rid of these 2. No, yeah, you're totally right. You're right. That's a new side scheme coming out now, though. It is Censor the Past. So that's 3 threat there. Censor the Past is one of the ones I like seeing earlier. You know, there's certain side schemes in this particular set that are beneficial for you to receive. Okay. He's going to attack. We're going to defend Maria Hill. That defense will get us what? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage plus a boost card. This is defended, so that doesn't matter. Goodbye, Maria Hill. Now these guys are all going to attack. Why not? I might not survive that. So that's basically attack of 2, 4, 5, 6. I have to defend, basically taking 1 damage here, 2, 3, 4, 5. So going down to 1 HP is all we've got. Don't like that. And we need to do a encounter card for turn 7. It is place 2 threat on each side scheme. Well, I don't care, honestly, if these Doomsday chairs go to 10 threat. I don't plan on touching them. But this I do care about. Okay. Well, I was planning on using this HP in order to next turn be able to use a Photonic Blast and Energy Channel if possible. We will get rid of... I will drop a Power of Leadership to trigger Rechannel, drawing a card, and getting 1 HP back at least. I can only do that once. Maybe I get rid of Hydra Jet Trooper. I can't get rid of any threat this turn, so it's basically game over already, because we're going to be adding 4 threat, and I have no way to remove threat right now, unless I get something from Photonic Blast. Or I just give everything up for Avengers Mansion. Not great odds. We're going to use Alpha Flight to discard. We're going to get rid of Avengers Mansion and draw a card. We got Squirrel Girl. She's in the mix. Let's give Squirrel Girl a shot here. 1, 2. Squirrel Girl comes out. Goodbye to this tough status card. One of these two. That's 1 damage up here. It's not an attack, so it doesn't retaliate. So, that's a start. Squirrel Girl is going to thwart, bringing this down to 10. Wait, was that? No, that wasn't. It was at 8? It was at 8, so now it should be at 7. That's right, 7. 1 damage here. Then we spend... Yeah, it was at 8, so I do want it to go down to 7. Or was it at 9? Oh man, now I'm confused. Oh well. Alright, I guess we could do Photonic Blast, but if I do that, it's going to end me. But we could get rid of Hydra Exo Soldier at least. So, did I already do that this turn? I'm pretty sure I already did Rechannel this turn. 1, 2 here. The third from my hand to do Photonic Blast, dealing 5 damage to Hydra Exo Soldier and drawing a card. Hella Carrier would have been nice early game, but we are not in Hella Carrier territory anymore. Yeah, you're right. We're going to discard Hella Carrier. I'm not going to be using that next turn. We're already up. I think it's over. I think all of these add up to me losing. That is 1, 2, 3, 4. That's enough to get to 6, 7 to 11. And that is the end of my second attempt. All right. I think it was better than the first one. I think it kind of ended in the same place. But, I mean, it was turn 3 when we got Red Skull over to stage 2. So that's got to count for something. All right, I'll be right back. Gotta submit my results, clean up, and be right back. All right, we are just about ready to start our third and final attempt. Just gotta get my encounter card out here. So if you are just joining us, this is for the Solo Champions League. It's a semi-competitive way of playing Marvel Champions. Oh no, I did not end up winning. I came pretty close. I got him down to 12 HP, but yeah, I did not win that one. Hopefully winning this third and final attempt. So like I said, this is for the Solo Champions League. Check it out. There's a link below. If you enjoy the league, if you enjoy the videos, or whatever it is that brought you here today, there's a few ways you can support it. You can keep watching, keep playing. I enjoy every second of that. If you want to contribute in any way, help keep the website up, help keep the submission form clean, and all sorts of stuff like that, there's a few ways you can support. There's donations in all the results pages. There is the Patreon. Patreon gets you all sorts of rewards like result updates throughout the week. It gets you a special members only round between seasons, and it gets you the ability to vote on future rounds. So there's all sorts of stuff at all different levels of the Patreon. There's a link below if you want to look more into that. A few thank yous for the Patreon today are Fortuna2, Fortuna 2 is a member of the Solo Champions League. I think they just joined this season, if I remember correctly. So hopefully you're still enjoying yourself, and hopefully this round 5 does not beat you up too bad. And then we've got Cirrus 101. Cirrus 101 has been with us since Season 1, Round 1 of the Solo Champions League. It has been a long time, and I'm glad Cirrus 101 has stuck around for that long time, and I'm glad they joined the Patreon. Glad they enjoy it that much. So, there's that. Alright. So, that is our first 2 attempts down. We're going into attempt 3 now. So you didn't miss too much there, 10th letter. We have one more attempt to go. Both games have lost on the 7th turn, it seems, so maybe that'll be the same, or maybe we'll win that turn. That would be nice. We'll get our 6-card hand, see if we want to mulligan any of it. Let's see what we got. All for One I haven't really been using. Squirrel Girl isn't really great this stage of the game. It is hard. It is hard. I enjoy the challenging ones, though. Crisis Interdiction I'm going to get rid of. I'm not going to use Squirrel Girl. I'm not going to use All for One. So that's 3 cards I'm mulliganing. Mulliganing? I will mulligan. Alpha Flight is nice when you're in Alter Ego mode, so that might be a smart way to go. Okay. So, Avengers Mansion does sound nice too, though. So does Quinn Carrier. I think what I'm going to do is spend Helicarrier to get Alpha Flight out. Use that. We'll discard Power of All of Us. Sorry, Power of Leadership and draw 2 cards. There's a Power of All of Us. 1, 2, 3, 4 for Avengers Mansion, using that to draw a card. Still didn't use Carol Danvers' ability to draw a card, so let's go ahead and do that. And I can go ahead and get Quinn Carrier out this turn and just have a crazy start. But maybe Cosmic Flight's the way to go. You know what? We're going to go Quinn Carrier. We're going to go full Quinn Carrier. Get that out. I have 3 different supports out this turn. 2 really expensive ones in Alpha Flight Station. So I'm actually pretty happy with that. That could have been much, much worse. Okay. I got Maria Hill and Mockingbird for next turn. Looking forward to that. That's 1 threat in the main scheme, and a new side scheme comes out. It's the Sleeper, so let's put him in play. He'll get Toughness. That's right, all the carriers. Here we go. That is going to scheme for 3, 4, 5, plus a boost card. It is a pretty nice opening. I'm happy with it. 6, 7. Man. Oh, wait, no, he doesn't get these 2. He's only 3, 4, 5. He doesn't get these, right? It's only +1 on attacks, not schemes. So 3, 4, 5. I can take that. But that is MODOK already out and in the open there. 2 encounter cards, though. Let's see what happens. Each Hydra minion engaged with a hero makes an attack against that hero. Each player who was not attacked, I won't be attacked because I'm in Alter Ego mode, searches the encounter deck and discard pile for a Hydra minion, puts it into play, engage with them. I don't really want a Hydra minion engaging me, but I don't really have a choice here, do I? So we'll take that one that has Quick Strike so that he can't Quick Strike me while I am in Alter Ego mode. Where is he? Hydra Jet Trooper, okay. Shuffle that up. So that could have been worse. And Biomechanical Upgrade goes on the Sleeper. That's not what you want to see, folks. I am not going to be damaging Red Skull anytime soon with that happening. Okay, let's see if we can make all of this work. We're going to start with Carol Danvers drawing a card. Then we're going to use Alpha Flight Station by discarding. We're not going to be using Lead from the front and using that to draw 2 cards. So that's a pretty good start. I can't really complain about that. Use Avengers Mansion to draw a card. Haymaker, not much I can really do with it. We're going to switch over. I'm going to spend Haymaker. I'm thinking of spending Haymaker in order to just draw a different card. I can't heal, but I can draw a different card at least. We got Power of Leadership, which is good because we can spend that to get Maria Hill out. Oop, wrong card. And drawing another card. Make the call. Who is in my discard pile? I'm almost certain I have Squirrel Girl in there. Squirrel Girl might be the play. If I get Squirrel Girl out, yeah, I think that is the way to go. So we'll go make the call. We'll spend this one, and we'll spend Captain Marvel's helmet here to get Squirrel Girl out. Oh. So it's, you can't do it if you had no damage. So it's like a step process. Shoot. Man. What did I get? I think I got make the call because of that too. So I could shuffle make the call back in, get Maria Hill back and leader power of leadership, put Squirrel Girl back over here, shuffle this back in. That is too bad. That sucks. But I think you're right. And I spent Haymaker to make that happen. No, I think you're right because there's that arrow. And I think the arrow means you do this, then you do that. I don't think it means that you get to do anything else. Oh no, I already spent this to get Maria Hill out. That's right. I already did that. I already drew a card for that. Okay. Not as good as I wanted, but I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll spend this 3 to get Mockingbird out. Stunning Red Skull. I gotta shuffle this up. I had that make the call on top, I think. I don't know if I shuffled that back in yet. Alright. What can we do here? You're right, I did do that, didn't I? Thank you. Maybe we use Maria Hill to thwart. And then defend next turn. I do want to get rid of this tough status card. Crisis Interdiction is here, but I don't have any the defense card that allows you to get that back. The one that gives you aerial. I don't like the cards I have here, I'll be honest. Enhanced Reflexes might help. At least helps Captain Marvel's ability. So we'll get that out for sure. We'll get 3 counters for it. They're going okay. Could be better. We are on my 3rd attempt. The first 2 both lost on turn 7, unfortunately. We'll use Mockingbird here to get rid of the tough status card. That will give us 2 damage because retaliate there. We're going to use 1, 2. That's 2 total here to get rid of Hydra Jet Trooper, essentially. It's 3 damage for him to go away. And then I think over here we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to take that off the main scheme. I think that's the best I'm going to be able to do this turn. Yeah, on the very first turn, I got Avengers Mansion, Quinn Carrier, and Alpha Flight Station. Those are the 3 cards I got out on the board that turn, so that was pretty promising, but I am not feeling great about where I am right now. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is 1 threat in the main scheme. And then a new side scheme. Mass Chaos. That's going to discard 5 cards. And we have 3 types there, so that's 3 threat there. I don't know if I'm composed. I'm trying to. I think I just have a good sense of humor about my defeats. I expect to lose most games because I just don't anticipate everything that can happen. So I'm not surprised when I lose here. So maybe I just have a good sense of humor about it. Maybe that helps me. That's all I got. So we took care of that. He's going to attack, but he is stunned, so forget that. Sleeper attacks, and we will use... We're going to use Maria Hill to defend against that. So she'll go away. And then we have an encounter card before turn 3. Shadows of the Past. My lord, what is going on? What did I sign up for when I did this? You know, when I make these setups, I say, okay, this will be fun. This will trick everyone up. I often forget that it's going to trick me up, too. That's a good point. That's a very good point. That kind of tripped me up on the first turn because I didn't realize I could use rechannel. I think you're right. I think I'm going to go that way. I'm going to go back. That's not a hard thing to recreate. I'm still not defending. I'm going to take the hit and take my 3 hit going down to 9. That's a really good idea. I'll take that strategy. But we now have Jan Rog out here. We have the Psyche Magnetron. We are not looking like I want to look, but we do have a good setup to work on here. So hopefully we can continue to do that. Okay. We can use Photonic Blast to get rid of either the Sleeper or Jan Rog. I have to choose. I have to choose. Oh, Avengers Mansion to draw a card for sure. Make the Call is nice. We're going to spend 1, 2, 3 on Photonic Blast. And I think the move is to get rid of Jan Rog, because the Sleeper is just going to come back via biomechanical upgrade. And we get to draw a card from that. Now I want to use Captain Marvel's ability. We'll get rid of this to heal up 1. Getting us up to 10 and drawing a card. What I have Nick Fury over here and Make the Call and Power of All of Us. So that might be the move. I think that's the way to go. We're going to do Make the Call. 1, 2, 3. And I'll spend Spider-Woman here for 4 to get Nick Fury out, drawing 3 cards. That's my last 3 cards. So there goes my discard pile. And here's an extra encounter card. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. We've done quite a bit, so I shouldn't complain. I do want to try and get that rapid response out there so we can reuse Fury to get extra cards on that next turn. Okay, so we'll spend the Triskelion and Energy Channel to get rapid response out. We're going to use... Can I do... I can use that on there. I think I want to get rid of the Sleeper, though. Psyche Magnetron, those extra encounter cards. That's not good. What do I want to do here? There's so many options. I could get rid of the Psyche Magnetron. I can also get Stinger out there and just fill up on everything. Yeah, Psyche Magnetron's my move. Okay, I'm going to do this. There's 1 damage here, bringing this down to 2. We're going to thwart with Captain Marvel, getting rid of this entirely. Still can't do any damage to Red Skull, because I still have the Red House in play. Good luck. I wish you good luck, 10th letter. I know it's been tough. It's been tough on everyone, though. And I think I just want to get Cosmic Flight out there. But Stinger sounds nice, too. I could spend Cosmic Flight get Stinger out there and add Energy Channel to my field. But Cosmic Flight is necessary if I'm going to use Crisis Interdiction to its full potential. I tried Hulk. I really did. I gave him plenty of opportunities. He did not hold up for me. I tried. Cosmic Flight. The other one is in here. But you know what? We're going to do it. We're going to get Stinger out here because he doesn't count. And this one basically is free. Yeah, whatever doesn't kill us indeed. Stinger, he's going to take the first threat off of Red House. That's what he's going to do. Good for you, Stinger. I could get rid of Maria Hill and clear off Red House. Just trying to plan my move. Yeah, that was the problem I had, was thwarting. And I think the biggest problem I had with Hulk is that I couldn't use leadership cards to their full potential. I couldn't use that and Hulk strategy at the same time. They just don't mesh. So basically I was using the leadership cards to fuel Hulk's cards, and most turns I didn't get a Hulk card at all in my hand. At least a good chunk of my turns, I'd get like 1 or 2 Hulk cards at best. And then discarding things at the end of your turn, it was a mess. It was a mess. I'm thinking I want to get rid of the Red House and get rid of Maria Hill. So yeah, we'll use 2 thwart for Maria Hill, getting rid of the Red House, getting ourselves down to at least just 2 side schemes. And then we have Rapid Response ready here for Nick Fury. And I think that's the turn. It's a pretty good board state. I'm not unhappy with that. It's just all of this stuff up here that's been a bit much. All right, we got Photonic Blast here. We got 2 Photonic Blasts. Okay. That is 1 threat on the main scheme. Kind of surprised we don't have any acceleration tokens yet, but I'm sure we can change that. Let's see if we can change that. We can change that. With Censor the Past. Red Skull's going to attack, and Nick Fury is going to defend. He attacks for 1, 2, 3, 4, and a boost card. 5, 6. Goodbye to Nick Fury, but he comes right back like this, and we draw 3 cards. Now the Sleeper's going to attack. And I guess since he's going away anyway, we just use Nick Fury to defend again. And he just goes away now. Oh, this is gone too. So that's where we are now. And before turn 4, we have 2 encounter cards. Gang up. Okay. Well, I've got these defenses, so that's not a total loss. But that is a attack of 1, 2, 3, 4, plus a boost card. We will defend with Stinger. 5 damage, getting rid of Stinger, obviously. Then, the Sleeper attacks for 3. I think I'm going to do what we did before and just take it, save Mockingbird for next turn, bring us down to 7 HP, and then I still have 1 more encounter card. 1 more. It has Surge and attached to meaning the highest permanent hit points. Okay. 2 biomechanical upgrades. Oh, and without another one. Okay, so nothing. Glad I got rid of that other minion. Okay, so it did have Surge, though. That's another one. Kind of good to see those go away. And then Insight 1, and we will attach this to the Sleeper because it's going to stick around for a bit. All right. This could be worse. I'm not too unhappy with this state. The Sleeper still has Guard, so we have to deal with that. Avengers Mansion can draw a card. I've got a few Photonic Blasts, so I think that's the move. 1, 2, 3. Photonic Blast to the Sleeper here. Doing that is going to take him down. Nope, it's going to get rid of biomechanical upgrades. I'm curious. Um, does retaliate trigger if I use Photonic Blast to defeat the sleeper? I'm going... No, yeah, that's my plan, is to blast him twice. I'm wondering if retaliate triggers. My light went out. I'm going to fix that, and I will check out your answers when I get back. All right, I'm back. I got some messages here to read up on. Read the card. Which card should I be reading? So Surge, biomechanical upgrade, reads, attach the minion with the highest printed hit points and without another biomechanical upgrade. When attached minion would be defeated, heal all damage from it instead, then discard this card. So it's not defeated, which means he could still retaliate. Yeah, I think he would still retaliate. I like that answer, but I think he would still retaliate because he's never actually defeated. Instead of being defeated, he heals up. So I think Tony Tails is right here. Yeah, I think I don't like that Tony Tails is right. I'll be honest about that. Because the minion it says would be defeated, so I'm not actually defeating it. Heal all damage from it instead, and then discard this card. So he gets his retaliate 1. So who did that? I did that, bringing me down to 6. I'm still going to do it again, though, just to end him and end all of this. We will use Quinn Carrier and Genius to do Photonic Blast again. I'm getting rid of the sleeper now. So he's out of this, which does mean I get another encounter card for next turn. I don't think that's the case, because it's... Where is it? It says, when attached minion would be defeated, heal all damage from it instead, which means he's not defeated. Then discard this card. So I'm going to go with that play. I'm going to the one that's... I'm kind of going with the way I read it, with a combination of the Grim ruling. But, yeah, okay. Well, I guess we're all on the same sad page now. So I guess there's that. Wait, why is there no encounter card? I should get an encounter card because of something. Why did I get an encounter card? I don't remember anymore. Where was I? Why did I get an encounter card? Oh, you're right. I remember that now. I remember seeing you guys say that in the server. Because it's not actually defeated, it's just removed this card from the game. So I'm happy about that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, oh, and I get to draw a card for that Photonic Blast. Did I don't think I drew a card of the first one. But that's okay. Okay, I really wish I had a... I really wish I had a Make the Call right now, because I've got this Power of All of Us and a few of these here in order to get Fury back, but I just can't. But I can do Photonic Blast again against our good friend Mr. Red Skull. Or I get Helicarrier out and really make some good turns. So yeah, 1, 2, 3 to get Helicarrier out. That's going to help me be able to make some cheaper turns. And then we'll go with this and these two to do Photonic Blast, bringing him down to 11 HP. And drawing another card. Yeah, I think I missed one. I'm not sure if I missed one or not. I knew I drew on the second and third Photonic Blast. I don't remember if I drew on the first, and I'm just gonna say I didn't, just for I guess the closest I can get to fairness. I don't want to give myself too much of an advantage. I wouldn't normally use lead from the front, but I think this turn I will, and I can use it to get Mockingbird to get an extra thwart out of this, and I could use that to get a Censor the Past or Mass Chaos. I think Censor the Past is the way to go. So 1, 2 for this. Oh, I get +1 thwart and +1 attack until the end of the phase. Okay. That's going to be Captain Marvel's 3 thwart to get rid of Censor the Past, allowing us to put 3 cards in from my discard pile into the... Yeah, I had all 3 blasts. And I'm going to shuffle 1 back into my deck now, along with Energy Absorption. And I think I need to get Cosmic Flight back in there because I do need that if I'm going to get my Crisis Interdictions up to snuff. So I think those are my 3. Rapid Response sounds nice too, though. And so does Make the Call, but Make the Call is actually not in here. Okay, those are my 3. That was a monster hand. Shuffle that in. Yeah, that's a good point. It's a really good point, that MODOK point. Alright, I think that's... I still have... Oh no, Captain Marvel exhausted. I'm not going to be using Mockingbird. I was intending on using her to defend against Red Skull, but with this low of a side scheme count, his attack's not as bad. I would like to heal up. In fact, I'm going to... Oh, I would have to draw a card. I don't want to waste drawing a card. You know what? Maybe I do, because then I could discard it if it's not what I want. So yes, before I end the turn, I'll use this. Right? Because it's just spend a resource, yep, to heal 1 damage and draw a card. It's Energy Absorption. Okay. Maybe I'm going to use these 3, and I'm going to put it on Energy Channel. That might not be the smartest move. I might have been better off waiting to see what that next hand is. But I like that move, and I'm going to do it. Alright, I haven't been able to touch the main scheme for a while because of this Mass Chaos. So hopefully that doesn't bite me in the ass soon. It's 6 now. And a new side scheme is bringing out our good buddy, Mr. MODOK. Okay. MODOK was the first card in my deck. My encounter deck, so he's there. Red Skull's going to attack for 1, 2, 3 and a boost card. We will defend with Mockingbird. 4 and give Red Skull a tough status card. Man, no mercy. MODOK attacks for 2. MODOK attacks for 2, and I think I just take it. It brings me down to 5 HP, which doesn't make me comfortable, but it's not like I have a lot of alternatives here. For turn 5, we have just the 1 encounter card. Just the 1. Kree Manipulator. Surge. Place 1 threat on the main scheme. I think that actually puts me over, doesn't it? Oh, it puts me at 7. 7 of 8. Oh, man, does he have to get Retaliate every single game? Does he have to? Is that really necessary? I don't feel like it's necessary. Avengers Mansion, draw a card. I'm thinking the move is Squirrel Girl to get rid of the tough status card and do 1 damage to MODOK for whatever that's worth. It is an Avenger, which I could use for all for 1. And I have Crisis Interdiction, but I don't have the card I really needed in order to make Crisis Interdiction worth it. So I'm going to use this up to heal up 1 HP and draw a card. We got Crisis Interdiction. We have all 3 Crisis Interdictions in our hand, but we have not the defense card, the one that gives you Aerial. How can I get that? Can I get that? I don't have anything here that gives me card draw, so I don't think I can. I have all these cards that cost 2 and an energy absorption also. I think I'm going to discard one of the Crisis Interdictions for Alpha Flight to draw a card. We got Power of All of Us, so I guess I could use that on Haymaker for whatever that's worth. But that's going to do some damage to me when it kicks back. That's going to scheme out. That's just going to happen. But I do need to get rid of Mass Chaos before it becomes a problem. Alright. I'm going to spend all 3 on this energy absorption to do Squirrel Girl, getting her out to get rid of this tough status card, and doing 1 damage to MODOK in the process. Then, I'm going to thwart with Captain Marvel here, bringing this down to 1. And I'll thwart also with Squirrel Girl, getting rid of it. I'm still going to let that scheme out this turn, most likely. But at least we don't have to deal with that. I forget what that's called. That symbol. But whatever it is, I won't have to deal with that on stage 2 of the main scheme. Still have Helicarrier and Quinn Carrier here. Crisis Interdiction could help. Haymaker also. If I do Haymaker, that's going to bring him down to 3. And I use Crisis Interdiction for the other 2. I think that's... Or I do All for 1 for the other 2. But that's going to do some significant damage over here. Let's see what happens. Power of All of Us for Haymaker. Doing us the favor of doing 3 damage up here, bringing him down to 8. But he does a Retaliate 1, so that brings us down to 5. Then, what I'm going to do... We're going to spend these... You're going to think I'm crazy, I know. I'm going to spend these 2 to do All for 1. Doing 3 damage to him. So that's going to bring him down to 5. And that's going to do another Retaliate to me, bring me down to 4. And I'm going to switch over to Carol Danvers because that's going to scheme out this turn. There's no way around that. So if that's the case, I wish I didn't use Alpha Flight already. I will draw a card for her ability. Power of Leadership. I'm just going to drop that off, I think. You know, I might need that next turn. I won't drop that off. Can I? I can spend it to add to this, can I? Actually, I could do 1, 2... to make that our full 5. Yeah, you and I are on the same page. Yeah, I think that's all I can do. I at least got that full up. We got Squirrel Girl to defend us on the next turn. And we're in a okay place. And as predicted, we will scheme out here, so that's going away. So, reveal. So I'm going to have to get 2 of these coming out. 1 Hydra Reinforcement and 1 Prison Camps. I do like Prison Camps. Oh, someone's going to edit that out weird. I don't like Prison Camps in the real world. I do like this side scheme. You can see the video now. Whole league shuts down. Random dude on the internet likes Prison Camps. Okay. So there's that. Red Skull's going to scheme for 3 plus a boost card. Well, we'll take MODOK into account too, so that's 5 plus a boost card. 6 total. Should have known. Putting me at 7 there. And then before turn 6, we've got an encounter card. Bitter Rival. Exhaust a character you control for each side scheme. Boop, boop. Okay. Okay. Carol Danvers is going to draw a card. Avengers Mansion is also going to draw us a card. Getting that rapid response out there does sound nice, but so does Spider-Woman to confuse them. Make the call, and getting Fury out now could be really helpful. Because I can do Alpha Flight, Fury. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the whole game on Fury right now. So, 0 here. We're going to go with 1, 2, 3, and Spider-Woman for 4 to get Fury out. It's been a while, Fury. That's going to give us an encounter card because we are about to shuffle our discard pile. I still have Alpha Flight to use, and I can draw 3 cards for Fury. So let's see what we get here, right? Come on, surprise me here. What do you got for me? Another Make the Call is meh. Rapid Response I still really want to use, and I'm going to use Alpha Flight by discarding the helmet and drawing 2 cards. Alright, that's a little better. We at least have Photonic Blast back in play, which is perfect because he has 5 HP. I wanted to heal this turn, though. I didn't get to heal because I got exhausted by Bitter Rival. And I'm only at 4 HP, which I do not like. It could exhaust and get up to 5. I've got a bunch of defenses. Okay, maybe that's the move. Okay, we switch over. We're going to spend Triskelion here to heal up 1 to 5 and draw a card. This has been used. That is another energy absorption, so that ended up being a pretty good move. We're going to spend an energy absorption here to do Photonic Blast. That will take him down to 0. Okay, that is defeating Stage 1 of Red Skull. He is at 20. I do have to take that retaliate damage, unfortunately. Bring me back down to 4, but, you know, I'll take it. Crisis Interdiction does sound nice. Rapid Response, though, with Nick Fury out here is the way to go, I think. Or I could use Squirrel Girl if he ends up getting enough tough status card. It gives me a few different options. I would like to get Cosmic Flight and Crisis Interdiction, and I can. Now that I'm looking at my options, I can do both. So, we'll spend Energy Absorption to get Cosmic Flight out, and then spend these 2, Crisis Interdiction, 2 off the main scheme. There's no Retaliate on that, so when you go to a different stage of the villain, there's no Retaliate on that. I'm going to defeat this right here. Goodbye. That can get me a... Oh, it doesn't happen, because there is none. I did not draw a card for the blast, you're right. Which would be Team Building Exercise. I always forget that one. I always forget that card draw. But if he doesn't retaliate, I'm going back up to 5. I guess it is 2 different villains since it's 2 different cards. I always think of them as the same. Okay. I do have Energy Channel here, so we're going to use Energy Channel right off the bat to do 10 damage to Red Skull, bringing him down to 10. Sorry, Make the Call is gone. I already did it. What did I spend it on? I spent it to get something out. What did I get out? Oh, it was to get Cosmic Flight out. You really think it's better to have that out to get Fury next turn? I'm going to stick to what I did. I think you're right, Tony Tails. I know you're right. I've seen you play. I'm going to stick to what I did, though. It may be a mistake. It's probably a mistake. But I'm still doing it. Can't really do anything of Team Building Exercise. It's really an early game only card for me. So I'm going to discard that for this turn. I still have Nick Fury's ability to thwart or attack. I think we're going to attack with him because I just really want to pummel Red Skull. So that's going to be 1-2 damage, bringing him down to 8. And then that's 2 damage to Red Skull because of retaliate. And then next turn, we're going to defend with we're going to defend a Fury, use rapid response to get him back, and possibly defend again. I think I'm in a good place to possibly win this next game. I don't want to jinx it or anything, but I'm feeling pretty good. I'm hoping to get prison camps out here. In fact, maybe I want to do prison camps instead. If I do prison camps instead of the damage I did to Red Skull, that increases the chance I get Fury next turn, even though I didn't go the route of getting... Oh, I see what you're saying. You're right. You're right. Because then I don't have to really fix anything. I have that alternative. So, thank you. Thank you for catching that. Tony Tails, thank you. Okay, so Nick Fury I didn't attack with, but if I did prison camps instead, I wouldn't even need make the call. And I wouldn't have to spend resources to get Nick Fury out, which is almost better than spending the resources for make the call, because then you get more cards from him than you would have spent on him. I'm going to do that. Make the call may end up being unnecessary because of it, but I think that's going to be better for my hand next turn. I hope. I hope I'm right about that. Alright, I'm going to keep make the call, though, just in case. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I have 2 Photonic Blasts. If I survive this and I manage to get off both Photonic Blasts, that is a win. He's at 10 HP. I don't care about MODOK. MODOK can go to hell. I just want to win. Okay. 2... That's sorry. I don't normally talk like that in my streams. Not that it really matters. We're all adults here, I'm sure. 3. Let's get this out here. Another MODOK, but I don't care. No, I kept my big ally up to Nick Fury. I did not go for a Goliath or anything like that. Okay, there we go. Okay, so there's that. He's going to attack. We're going to defend with Fury. So that's an attack of 2, 3, 4, 5, plus the boost card. 6, and give Red Skull a tough status card. That's goodbye Nick Fury, but he comes back just as is, and we draw 3 cards. We now have everything we need to get both Photonic Blasts off. I just need to survive this. Come on. MODOK attacks again. We will defend this time with Nick Fury because he's going away anyway. And then we have 2 encounter cards before turn 7. Again, turn 7 is when where I lost both of the last 2 attempts. So let's see what happens. The villain schemes? Are you kidding me? He schemes for 3 plus a boost. Exhaust a character you control. We're going to exhaust Squirrel Girl. This goes up. We're at 8 of 11, and we have 1 more encounter card. Hydra Exo Soldier. He does not have guard, so I'm probably just going to ignore him, to be honest. Probably just not going to mess with him. Avengers Mansion to draw a card. We got Make the Call again. What's the options here? I'm going to spend Haymaker to heal up and draw a card. Going to rechannel, basically. Exactly, not basically. Mockingbird's in my hand. That's not what I wanted. But, I mean, it doesn't hurt, right? If I get Mockingbird out, or any other ally, really. I could do Make the Call, and can I get... Do I have Stinger over here, or is he in my deck? Stinger's in my deck. Okay, so the move right now, I think, is to do... Shoot, I need to get rid of his... tough status card. I'm going to get rid of one of the Make the Calls for Alpha Flight Station. Power of All of Us is going to help me quite a bit. Okay. That's a little better. That makes me feel a little bit better. So the allies I have over here are Nick Fury. Yeah, we're going for Fury. We're going for Fury. We're going to use him to get rid of prison camps and get another ally on top of him. So, make the call. Power of all of us, and I'm going to use 1, 2 to get Fury out here, drawing 3 more cards. Then, we'll spend the power of leadership getting Maria Hill out here and drawing another card. Okay. Yeah, I'm just at this point I've definitely got the win in my hands. Like I can do it. I'm just trying to think about what I want to get out here if I beat prison camps. If I beat prison camps, I can get I've got a bunch of low cost allies. I did that on purpose. I could get maybe Spider-Woman out and confuse him, but there's not really much advantageous to that. Oh, I'm already at the limit because of Squirrel Girl. So that's not really huge for me anyway. I could basically just get Stinger. I can at least get Stinger, I guess, right? We can... You know, it's better for me to get more Thwart out there, I think. We're going to get Energy Channel out and go 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I don't want to do that. Sounds fun, but I'm not going to do it. We're going to just thwart for 2 Maria Hill here. At this point, I'm just clearing these off, getting whatever I can out of it. We'll thwart for 2 again as Fury. We'll use that to get rid of prison camps, though. And we will go ahead and get Stinger out here since he doesn't count towards my ally limit. We can then thwart again with Stinger. Man, am I still alive after all this? I haven't played anything from my hand in a while. If I spend these 2 to get enhanced reflexes out, no, that's not going to help me. I was just trying to see if I could get 5 for Energy Channel, but at this point I'm just wasting time. It's a victory. So 1, 2, and 3 to do photonic. Oh wait, no, I need to clear him off. That's Stinger. Instead of doing 1 damage up here, he's going to do the get rid of the tough status card. Then he'll go away because of the retaliate. That's the better move. Then we go... Where was I? Yeah, that's right. 1, 2, 3 to do Photonic Blast, doing 5 damage, bringing him down to 5 HP. And us drawing a card and also going down to 5 ourselves. Genius, huh? Just trying to see if there was a way that I could also get rid of more threat this turn, but that's just not going to happen. So 1, 2, 3. Photonic Blast does 5 damage and it ends the game there. So we got our victory. Somehow, on the third and final attempt, we got our victory. It's exactly how my practice games went. 3 practice games, 2 losses, 1 victory after tweaking the deck. So I'll take it. So not bad. It's definitely a doable scenario, but it's very hard. I will say Tony Tail's video did help me quite a bit. I had my deck that I was working on, and I incorporated a lot of the strategies he used in order to get where I am now. So thank you, Tony Tails, for sharing that. Definitely helped me out a lot, and I'm sure it helped other people this round as well. That's all I've got for the night. This is the last round of Season 5 of the Solo Champions League, but there will be a Season 6. That's probably not a surprise to anyone, but I'm definitely going to be doing Season 6. We're going to have some special rules, as I talked about earlier, where we're going to mess with kind of the deck building aspect of the game. So we're going to have some limitations on how you build your deck. So I think that's going to be pretty exciting. That's all I've really got for tonight. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for the supporters out there, and I hope you all have a good night.